Welcome to Suvi's channel. Today I'm here to narrate a very beautiful story that really touched my heart. And we really need in the today's world to be very good to think of our people and be thoughtful about them so that everybody should have a great living. So basically, I had this story. I just saw this somewhere, and I wanted to really share this with you so that that is going to help you be thoughtful about the others. So there was a guy named Rishi who lived in a village with his grandmother who had health issues, and because of the old age she could not be as fit as she could, and still they lived a very happy life and a content life, though they did not have much still. Now one fine day he thought of going into the forest and exploring it, and just to get some resources from the forest, he just decided to go into the forest. Now, going into the forest, he really walked in the deep forest, and he got stumbled and fell down by a small ring that was buried half in that ground. Now, when he noticed, he wanted to remove that ring out of that ground, and he needed to check it out because it was very attractive, very intricate design was uh, you know uh, like on that ring, printed on that ring, and it was a very old ring. He could gauge that it was a very old ring, and he really wanted to see if that was some kind of a precious ring that he found. And he started removing the dust on that ring. He observed that it has a shimmer on it and a very strange kind of metal that was used to make this ring. Now he started to rub that ring, and a smoke started coming out of it. And slowly, that smoke started forming a human, form, and it made a man out of that smoke. And this man was a genie, a very strong genie, a very huge genie. And he got that kind look on his face, and he was very happy to be freed out of that ring. Now he asked this guy to ask to tell him three wishes that would really come true, that really those wishes would come true. So he was not ready for such a good surprise, but still he thought of giving it a try. So he said, okay, if you are going to grant me three wishes, I will ask for them. Let me think for a while. So he started thinking, and the first thing that came to his mind was his grandmother's good health. So he wished for it, and that got fulfilled. When he returned home, he saw his grandmother standing tall with her fit body and a bright smile on her face. She hugged him and told him that all the problems have been resolved. Her health issue was no more, and she was very happy. So that wish got really true, that got fulfilled. Now, the second wish was abundance for the village that would never end. So he got that wish fulfilled too. That was the never ending abundance for the village. And for this, the villagers thanked him and showed him all the respect and made him their leader. Now, as being a leader, again, a third wish that arrived to his mind was that he asked for wisdom from the genie. And basically, this third wish was that he should have that power to gauge between good and bad, and that kind of wisdom, which nobody would have, should be granted to him, so that he can make a difference between the wrong and the right thing that was going on. Even if somebody is doing wrong to someone, he could catch that quickly at that pretty moment. And whoever comes to him, he can give a great judgment to that person who is guilty, and can punish that person. So basically, this was granted. Now, this third wish was something that was very important, that would make him the leader of that village, and that would grant him great respect among the people of those village. So even that got true, and he got that wish come true. Now this way, he became the leader of that village. He gained respect and was known all over that country. Now here is a point: this guy, who wished for some good things for the mankind, I would be really, thrilled if, something like this a good person can ask for. And if he would ask everything for himself, but he didn't. He asked for the whole village, and that was something that we all need to do in today's world. We really need to think of the other person as well before we think for us. Now, hence, I felt like sharing this good story with you guys, so that you can gain wisdom and you can really be a good person. So that's it. And I'll keep telling you nice stories that I have, which are going to help the mankind. And we really need to help our country be great in this whole world by such goodwill that we have. Okay, then. Bye.